What's up, guys? It's Green Day Bowser. I keep starting new Sim series, and once again, I apologize. It's just I always get new ideas. This is special because you guys don't get to see an idea I've had for a while. It's actually something I just thought of today, and the reason I thought of it is because I've been experimenting lately in my game and doing things I normally wouldn't do. For example, when you saw in my update video, I had the university guys there, which was something I've not done before, having multiple people there that were all different stereotype. And then another save file that I don't record, I have 2 fairies and 2 dogs, which are things I usually haven't messed with lately. This idea is a little special, but I'll get to it in a second. The N64 stuff is still coming. I just haven't been in the mood to play, and in the sense of Mario Kart, I really need to practice, because I have not played 64 in forever, especially not on a laptop, and I'm really bad, so I don't really want to show you that. So I thought this would be a little thing that tied me over, especially if this proves to be interesting, because instead of Let's Playing one household, I'm Let's Playing 2 households. And this is why. This time I decided to experiment with a different supernatural type. All 8 of the Sims that you're going to see are all ghosts, and they all died differently. I don't know why I thought of this. I just did. So the first household, they're split by gender. I have the Dead Girls Club and the Dead Boys Club. They have no real relations to each other, other than the fact that they're all the same gender and they're all dead. So let's start with the Dead Girls Club. This has 4 people in it. It has Myungik Choi, Hatsune Miku, Marisol, and Tiffany. Now, I'm sure that you've already seen 2 of the 4 of these because they were already in my other Let's Play, the Late Night Showtime. And you also probably already know who Miku is. And some of you probably know who Tiffany is. Now, this is a real-life person, Tiffany. And Miku, you know, is Miku Hatsune. And then the other 2 are characters of mine that are in my other Let's Play. Now, they each have a certain death, and the deaths I did weren't random. They do have a reason why. So, I guess I'll start with Myunguk, and okay, music started. The reason Myunguk died is because, you know, she got famous. She became a famous singer in my current household, which I showed you where she originally appeared. And she's also, this is like not counting Late Night Showtime. This is just like as if that never happened. So they're back to wearing their old clothes. Basically, Myunguk got electrocuted at a particularly rainy show while using a faulty microphone. So her death is electrocution. Miku, on the other hand, hers is old age because with other Vocaloids coming out, even though Miku is a robot, she became irrelevant. Marisol, as you know, is a snob, so she is really greedy and wanted money. And so she tried to do transmuting. That didn't work, and she became gold. And Tiffany, as you know, her channel, I bounce around between liking her and not liking her. Right now, I'm kind of in the middle. I haven't paid attention to her, but there's a lot of people who don't like her because a lot of her videos involve her ranting about something stupid. Like, one of the ones that she just released is about GameStop, and it's kind of annoying, honestly, because I did watch it, and I was like, what is this? But anyway, so her death is ranting. She basically ranted about the wrong thing, which in this case is death, and Death gave her a warning, and she said, screw you, and went for it anyway, and so she is now dead. I hope that the music isn't too loud. I haven't messed with my settings, so I guess I should go do that now. Because I don't want it to be loud. And it sounds really loud to me, so let's get rid of that. And while it'll still be playing for now, when the song's done, it should be done. So, here's the second group of people, the Dead Boys Club. Now, this one's slightly different because this is people I'm more attached to be honest. So the 4 people in this are Tane Mimea from SSX, if you rightly remember from my Creative Sim, Uber Hexernova, or James Wilson, which is a YouTuber that I do watch, myself, an older version of myself, and then Luis Gomez is Cuerdo, which is a Spanish character that I created a while ago. He's kind of a punk, not like super rock and roll punk, but he's kind of a punk in the sense that he doesn't really care about anyone. Now, their deaths are all, I guess I can start with Tane and go down the line. So, Tane, his is drowning because he's a surfer and a snowboarder, so drowning makes sense. Nova's is blunt force trauma because, as you know, the big thing about him is smashing keyboards against tables and stuff. So the joke here, kind of a joke, but kind of sad, is that he smashed his keyboard against his desk so hard and so repeatedly that it knocked his monitor off of his desk and it hit him in the face, and it was enough to, yeah. Mine is the saddest of the four, I believe, because with me, technically, I'm kind of one of those people that wasn't full-on supposed to be born, in the sense that it shouldn't have happened, but it did, which is a good thing. But in this case, it kind of explores what would happen, or what would kind of be if I wasn't. So his is time anomaly, which came with Into the Future. Even though it's not necessarily in a future sense, it's just a sense of non-existence. And then Luis's was jokey, kind of, so that there's a little bit of lightheartedness here. Because he only wears bro tanks, or muscle shorts, whatever you call them, and basketball shorts, he died of freezing. Even though I don't actually have seasons, so it's not like that's something that matters, but it's implied. So I'm going to go ahead and show you, starting with the boys, more in-depth, because I do need to build a house for them. So this will just be building a couple of cheap houses. I'm not going to cheat with money or anything. I'm just going to build a couple cheap houses, and the main Let's Play is going to bounce around between the two. And I promise this isn't going to be like when I did Sailor Moon Adventures, and I promised I was going to jump between households and then never went to the other one again. No. The big key thing is I'm going to bounce back and forth. That's part of the experiment, because they all have their own lifetime wishes, and I was originally just going to play as the girls on my own time, but then I made the guys, and I decided I should play as the guys too, and then I was like, this is the perfect thing to record, to document. So this isn't necessarily a Let's Play, like, yeah, I'm Let's Playing it. But this is also kind of an experiment to see how ghosts run, even though I already know they run mostly like humans, but it's also just kind of to try things out. So here's what they all look like closer up. So you get to actually see each person. So here is, if I can actually find him, here is Tane over here. Blue, just like the waters. You probably remember him from my Creative Sim, or if you didn't see that, you probably remember him from SSX. Luis is over here, light blue and white because of freezing. I couldn't think of the word. And then me, right here, the grayish to kind of signify non-existence, and Nova back here, bright red because of the blood loss from the force, basically. Although I have no clue what's wrong with this mesh and why there's stuff up there, unless that's part of the ghost, and I'll find out when I hit play if that's actually part of how the ghost is, because they all have little things coming off of them. I don't care about smartphones. Yeah, that's part of what comes off of them. It's like, oh, they're feathers because part of the death is the Murphy bed, and then they all just float instead of standing. So I don't care about this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, they're already getting memories of seeing each other's ghosts. I guess I haven't actually, because these are all just people I made before, so I haven't actually experimented and looked at them. So I guess I could run through their favorites and their traits and stuff, so you can kind of guess how they're going to interact and their lifetime wishes, and then I'll start building. Basically, Tane's is... I'm going to split it in two. I'm going to show off the girls in the next part, full on. Anyway, so Tane is brave. Your sim will never panic, even in emergencies. Your sim can handle any house fire easily. Your sim can handle burglars without needing to rely on police. Your sim can do better than others in military and law enforcement. And then loves the outdoors, always better mood when outside, and can perform outdoor skills like fishing and gardening. Excitable, will cheer and be excited about doing basic things. Daredevil, performs extreme versions of normal activities. Daredevils love adrenaline rushes, love fire, but can extinguish it quickly. And easily impressed, is impressed about everything, especially other sims. He likes Geek Rock, Lobster Thermidor, and Aqua, and he's an Aquarius. So a lot of water motifs, especially in his death, which is the sad part. And he wants to live in the lap of luxury, and right now we already have 22,000, because it's overall 100,000 simoleons. Luis is flirty. Your sim can flirt with sims early in a relationship and flirts much more often, or accepted much more often. Your sim is particularly gifted at massages. Virtuoso can learn instruments faster pace, gets more tips and cash for playing at venues because others love your sim's music. Bot fan will gain bot building skill at an accelerated rate. A plum bot outfit can be donned, and your sim is more adept to using the bot building station. Artistic, gets better at painting faster than others, can learn to write much faster, can naturally pick up guitar faster, and enjoys spending time at the art gallery. And friendly, surprisingly. Your sim's friendly social interactions are accepted more often, and is a good listener even though others repeat themselves. He likes geek rock, chili con carne, and hot pink, and he is a Taurus. Me, I think some of these I don't have to worry about recovering because they've already been covered, but that's the easy thing. Avant-garde will increase street art skill faster. Paintings and sculptures created by your sim are worth more simoleons. Your sim will sometimes feel important when critiquing others. Virtuoso, I already explained. Genius will learn logic much faster than others. Sim enjoys playing chess and will improve quickly. Your sim can solve crazy math problems on the computer for cash. Artistic, we've already covered. Dog person will build relationships with dogs quickly, will be able to teach you dog skills much more quickly than other sims, and that if your sim's dog will affect him in more profound ways. I forgot to cover Luis's wish. His is Master of the Arts, so Master Painting, Master Guitar. So I should say, like Geek Rock, Waffles, and Purple. I'm a Cancer, which is true. And my left-hand wish is Vocal Legend, which is level 10 of singer career. Nova is over here. He has a good sense of humor, laugh at your jokes more often, strengthen relationships more than normal, hot-headed, will bypass getting sad or uncomfortable and just get mad. Certain things make them upset. Handy will always succeed when repairing or upgrading objects, learns handiness quicker than others, and when your sim repairs an object, it's good as new. Already covered excitable, and athletic, can learn athletic faster, your sim won't get fatigued as quickly, and enjoys conversing about exercise. He again likes Geek Rock, that's kind of a pattern. Hot dogs, blue, and is a Gemini, and he wants to reach level 9 athletic career. So that's basically that. So I'm going to go ahead and build nothing special, really. This is just going to be something really small so I can use their money. And also, it's just a little starter home to start things out with. I don't care about this. So now you'll get to see some I didn't use any of the store content on their clothes or anything, but now you'll get to see what the store content looks like in the sense of furniture. So I'm not going to do anything special. It's going to start really simple. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure I have enough room for all of them. Because I might, if I need to, have them share rooms. But basically, I'm going to make sure that I have room for a small kitchen, which is going to be back here. Probably a little bathroom leading off of this. I can make a replica of my bathroom. Actually, a little bathroom leading off like that. So that's it's bathroom, kitchen area up here. It's just one of those little box kitchens like that. Although actually I don't really like that, so I think I can get rid of this. I don't like the bathroom being there. I can go ahead and instead probably move the bathroom somewhere else. But basically, kitchen area here, which will also be a living room area. So this is our kitchen dining is on this half of the house. So this half can be like this. And then, bathroom, I guess I can put up, or not up, but basically the front door will be somewhere here. I don't know where to put it. So I guess I should decide how this is going to be shaped. I'm going to start with the simple house design because I'm not really caring. I'm trying to rush these. That way I can get them both done. And plus, I have to build 2 houses today. How fun is that? Because I have to build this for them and one for the girls. So I guess I'll have this little stuck-out section that's a double door that just kind of sticks outward. And then, so that's the front area, which would lead kitchen, dining over there, and over there. And then the living room would be the rest of the space. So this all here is going to be uneven. That's the point. This all here is living, or like kitchen, dining, living. I don't know, this is really big actually, so I might have a little kitchen. So this isn't for real, but this is just so I can remember what I need. This over here is going to be the kitchen, and this backside over here can be where the dining would be, kind of like that. And then I think that's too much for living space, so I'll zone off that right there. Which means that now I can get rid of these walls. That's just so that I could see how much room I'd be using up. So I can get rid of all this, like that, yeah. So I can actually kind of see what I was going to do. So back here is when I can, I guess, start bedrooms. So I can give them cheap bedrooms, really. So 4x4 like that. And I think I'll actually keep this outward. That way the front door is like on a pane with windows, too. Or maybe even not make the front door there. Maybe I can make the front door sit. Here, I'll close this off this way. I'm building houses like I used to, and I don't like it, but whatever. Maybe I can start, yeah, I'll leave, actually, I should just leave this at a point. And I can just do the front area. Like, I don't even need an angle. I don't know why I angled it out. I can just leave the front door, maybe, here by the dining. But basically, bedroom, and then back here can be another bedroom. And then I guess that's really it, unless I actually maybe put a hallway in and have another bedroom there instead. So yeah, I think I'll push this over one that way, and I'll have another bedroom off on this side, like that. And then I can put a wall in here, and then delete this wall here. There, so now there's a little hallway instead. And while I know that's really narrow, although I actually have another idea, I can actually probably pull this out one this way, and again pull this one out one that way. Now it's better, because it's a double wide hallway instead. So these ones don't need hallways because they're easy entrance, but this one does. So I can probably also get rid of this. I don't need a door leading in there. I can just have a couple doors like that. That way you can get into those. And I also need a bathroom, and I don't know where to put it. So I might actually... I could have an outdoor bathroom, but that'd be kind of dumb. So I think... I mean, I know that exists for real, but I don't really want that. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll... put the bathroom... See, so over here I already said is kitchen and dining. And then, or is like... kitchen is like this area here. Like that, basically. And the dining space is all this. So it's like kitchen, dining, living. But I don't know where to put the bathroom. If I put the front door there, I can maybe put the bathroom here and have it so that you enter and it's sink. Yeah, you enter and it's sink, counter, sink, toilet, bathtub, shower if I have enough for it. And if not the bathtub, shower, then just shower and you walk down the line, kind of. And the front door the door to it can be here. So I guess that works out. So, yeah, that works for this house, I guess. And I'm not going to worry about landscaping or anything like that unless I have the money, because at this point I'm running at $12,000 for this house. And I do not like this roof at all. I'm going to redo this. That's stupid. So I'm going to redo this roof now, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to use the mansards. Like, this... Why is this... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, why is it black? This maybe looks... No, that's kind of meh. I mean, I like this little area over here, but I don't want to use it that way. I might actually do this with it. That's backward. That's wrong. I might actually do a little overhang thingy with it. Like, here, I'm going to go ahead and try something. Nah, actually, no, I don't need to. I can probably use a little, well, not a mansard, a hipped, that's what I was saying. A hipped one across this way. That can be the main roof piece, and it could be one bigger. That way it covers the entire thing. So kind of like that, and you get to see what the whole roof looks like that, I guess, maybe. I don't know. This is coming out worse than my normal ones do, but oh well. And then have a gable possibly sitting in the back, like, through it, like that. This looks weird. That's okay. And then maybe make this higher or make this lower. And kind of align it so that it sits like, I don't know. It's aligned really weirdly. Let's try this with 2 hips. I've done it with 2 hips before. And it looked kind of decent. So like what you do is you cook the hips up so that you look at them like, you set them like across that way, and then they join there, and the front piece is the same. Yeah, that works, I guess, even though it's really big along the side, and I messed up, so let me redo that, because that was embarrassing. So basically you redo the side and you hook it up so that it connects like that. As cheapo as that looks, that's what I'm doing for now to deal with it, just so that it's they have a roof, and it's a little high, so I think I'll pitch it down slightly so it's not as bulky, kinda, yeah, like that. It's a little starter home, you know what I mean. So go down here and go down this way, and I guess doors and windows are important. Doors, windows, and floors and walls are all the important pieces, but I can easily do cheap floors and walls. So the doors and windows I can use for this house. I'm probably going to be using a lot of base game, I guess, for the outside, but the inside I kind of want to use some special stuff. So the front door, I'm just going to use the door from Doors and More. That's really easy. It's a cheap door. It works. So I'll put that there. And then for windows, I want some... Well, I need bedroom doors too, so I can just keep using this through the house. Basically, your bedroom, because I don't want to take space away, even though they could technically access this bedroom already the way it is from out here. I need the hallway to get down to this one. So maybe actually... I know what I can do, possibly. Just so that there's multiple rooms, since there's 4 people. I can maybe put a little bathroom at the end here, because that stub would just be... That way you could get to that bedroom back there. Or even then I can make this a little bit bigger. And so instead of it just being that way, I could put the door there instead. But then it would look weird. So I think I'll put this door here. And I can put that door there, and you can kind of see how the hallway is there. And then I can put these ones here and like here. And then put the bathroom door for this bathroom at the edge. so that you can, that's actually a lot of doors. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 doors, not counting the outside door, because of the 2 bathrooms and the 4 bedrooms, because there's that many people here. As fun as that sounds, not really. So windows, I don't know what to use for the windows, but I do want some cool ones. So maybe I can use something simple, maybe, like, I can try the Fortune's window by Feng Shui, which is from the Asian stuff. No. I don't really like that. I can use the Kitty View window, which is Aurora Skies, I think? No. I don't like any of these. I do want to use this big window for, like, right here, though, but then it doesn't actually lock in correctly, in my opinion. So I might just use this double wide, because I do like that, actually, and that's this window here. Although there's better ones, I thought. So where's, like, the university windows? Yeah, I think I'll use the double wide university windows. This looks nicer. I always tend to use those, though, because I like the university windows. They came with nice windows. So basically, that'll go there. And no windows in the bathroom. Windows in the bathroom are big no-nos to me. And then I can put these windows on the front, like that. And then your windows, just because windows can be along the back, like that. Although I think I kind of want yours to be on this side. And then yours can be on this side. And kitchen windows, I don't know if I'm going to have room for them. So I can just probably put this here. Yeah. That's basically walls or doors and windows. So now, because I refuse to put windows in bathrooms. Like, who would, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like having windows in my bathroom. I don't like thinking that I could be stared at, which is why I'm glad my bathroom doesn't have windows. My parents, on the other hand, do, but that's not mine, so I don't care. Tiles, white tiles. I'm probably just going to do these big white tiles, because they're kind of expensive when I think about it. This will just be a little half bathroom, powder room. Some people call it powder rooms. Other people call it, I don't even know if they call it washrooms. Something like that. I don't know. But I call it a half bathroom because that's what it is. It's a half bath. Although technically it's a powder room, I guess. But I'm going to use carpet for the bedrooms just because. And I can use this cheapo wood here and recolor it. Probably make it nicer. Unless I use the darker wood. Which I might do, because it looks nice. Yeah, actually, I like that a lot. How much is that? Oh, that's free wood. Cool. Yeah, that's all free wood until you hit this one. That's when it stops being free. But that doesn't even look nice anyway. Why would you pay $4 for that? Carpet. I think I'm going to use no matter what, it's $4. So I think I'm going to use the brown carpet. Or maybe this one. Eesh. I could use the white carpet, but that's like too plain. So I think I'll use the brown carpet. It looks nice, actually. So I'll use the brown carpet in the bedrooms. And then I can go ahead and furnish them after I do the wall pieces. So now I need to do the walls. Yeah, walls. Okay. It's weird to commentate live house building. It's not just me. A lot of people have this problem, so excuse the awkwardness. I might get used to it. I don't know, because I know a lot of big name people like Sim Supply and Deligracy, and all of them are still not used to it, so I don't feel bad if I'm not used to it. I'm sorry if it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, that's not something I can really help. I don't know how I want this to look. I think the white works, actually. And then I can make the bedrooms different colors, so I'll just make them all white for now. And then I can recolor the bedrooms to match the people once I decide who has what. I think I'll have Nova take the secluded bedroom, or Luis, one of the two, but I don't know. I'll decide in a minute. And by that, I mean, like, I'll take forever to decide, because I do still need to furnish it too, which is the thing. And, like, I'm taking all this time. I could give them someone weird Midnight Hollow or North Hollow stuff. Just like, yeah, sure, have this concrete Midnight Hollow bathroom. That's like, yeah, why would you want that? I think, I know, I introduced the project, and now it's like this big house building thing. Oh, that was kind of the point. What the heck? I think this is from Aurora, actually. Yeah, that is from Aurora, but I might actually use that in one of the girls' bedrooms, because it looks pretty when I do the thing with the girls. And this is casually corrugated. What does this come from? Probably also Aurora. That doesn't even look bad. Like, it doesn't look corrugated. It just looks like stripes. But that's not what I want. In other news, that's not what I want. Where's the thingy I want? Oh, it's in wall sets. Whoops. I don't know what the difference is between them, but it's a late night one, is these. And that's what I used in the other bathroom, because I made them all shiny white, and I think I'm going to do something similar, but not quite. So let me actually change the style of these. I think I'm going to make the two, keep the bathrooms the same so that they're similar, but apparently there's a store pattern too. It's a create a pattern, I think. And I don't know what it came from, but I don't even know what it looks like, so whatever. Miscellaneous. I could always just use the Kaori pants pattern, but I don't want to, because that's dumb. It was for Kaori, I don't need it for anyone else. Okay, hurry up and load. I don't want to take forever to do this, although it already feels like I am, and I still only have 10,000 bucks to furnish this place with. And while that seems like a lot, it's not really when you have 4 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, and a dining room. If push comes to shove, they can have an empty dining room for now. So I hope they have fun with that. So I'm going to go ahead and make this okay. Whatever, you can do something weird. I'm going to go ahead and make this whole thing white. Yeah, basically. There we go. I was going to say, come on, bottom piece. So now I can eyedropper this, which is apparently wood, but it looks like it uses stone textures, but it says trio of wood. Like, that's a lie. There we go. So now I can go ahead and turn the walls... Oh. Whoops. Hang on a sec. Let me actually do this really fast. There. Now I get to keep my money. So I think now that I've done that, I can go ahead and create a style of the bedrooms. This is where I'm going to decide who's who's, basically. So I think I'm going to give the secluded one to Luis, because it's Luis, come on. So that means I can make this a nice light pink, I guess. See how that works? That's too much pink. What about a more subtle? Yeah, that's nice. The more subtle pink is what I was going for. I didn't want it to be bubblegum hot pink. No, that's not what I wanted at all. This one over here, I guess, can be... I don't want it like to be shoved in the corner. I'd probably want this one because it's sunny. I think, do you know what? This is the problem, though. Because, like, since I have a character in here in this household, I don't know. I'd have to base it on my own personal preference for who's. I wouldn't want to be in the front of the house, but I wouldn't want the middle because this one's darker, so I'd want the one with the light. So I guess this one's mine. What's another problem is my walls are blue, and that's 3 people now who would have blue walls. So I guess because my favorite color in this game is purple, which is one of my favorite colors, I can make the walls... That's too bright. I think I want to make them, like, lavendery, if that makes sense. That looks too much like the pink does, though, so maybe I can make it more gray. Yeah, I actually like that. That dark purple is nice. So here's the 2 blues. I can have dark blue for Nova and light blue for Tane. I know Tane would want sun, so this one's Nova's back here. So I can make his, like... Yeah. And then I can make Tane's lighter, so... I can make his look like mine. As in my real one. Because my real room is light blue. Which is cool, but at the same time, blue isn't necessarily a color I'm, like, super 100% fond of. It's more my mom's thing. She likes pink and light blue, and yet my room's light blue, so that's okay. It's perfectly fine. In the living room, dining, kitchen mix, I can leave white. So I need to do the outside. Whoops, I forgot to do that. Which means I won't have $10,000 to furnish with. I'm going to use siding, and I'm going to say screw looking for sidebars. Because I don't want to waste my time looking for sidebars, so you can have boring white siding. And waste $416. Because you're cool. So now I can go ahead and go... Ooh, crap, camera, stop. I can go ahead and go into buy mode, and I can buy cool furniture. Yeah, awesome. When by cool, I mean cheap. So... let's start, and then I can light it after, because I always tend to light after. So, as long as I have money, I can light after. I might have to cheat a little bit to get enough money for lighting, or I can use the buy debug lights, which I tend to do a lot too. But I tend to use lamps for bedrooms, so I won't do that too much. The Bayside kitchen is really cute, but I think it's kind of expensive, so I'll start with the cheap bathroom. Learn how to speak. Cheap kitchen. So I think I'll make this one. Here, I need the grid back now, so I know how big I want this to be. I can make it a 4x4 or not even a 4x4, like a 4x2, maybe something like that, so that it's smaller. So I think I'll put the fridge here. Yeah. And then counters. See, I can use mod counters, but I don't want to. I'm going to use the counters I always use, which are the ones from Ambitions, I believe. These are nice little entry-level granite counters, I guess you can say, because they're really cheap. And the stove can be on this end. So over here can be the stove. What is this, anyway? Oh, menu. That's a menu. Why is this in the stove sections if it's a menu? I don't know. Here's the Chunko Teppanyaki grill, which I'm not giving them. And then there's the Accessinator stove, which I like, but it's not, like, entry. Although I might use it, actually. Although that's 650 and this is 400, so nope. Go away. I'm going to use the sim chart. I can get you an Accessinator later. What does the professional stove look like anyway? That's Lulu Almondo, that's a mod. This is what it does. It's Business Time Industrial Oven, which is $1,000. I don't think you want that. I mean, sure, you want it, but you're not getting it, is what I'm saying. Dishwashers. Wow, the only dishwasher that actually came in any store set is the Empire line. That's the only one that I have. Okay, well, I'm going to deal with the Swish dishwasher, I guess. Put it right there. I need a fire alarm for the stove, so I'll put that here. They all have cell phones, but just for the sake of realism, I can buy you a little wall phone, I guess. And I'll leave it... No, actually, no. I want to put this little one here, like, in their living room. Although I can probably put one in their kitchen, too, because I have one in my kitchen, so you can put the phone on this counter just so that you have a phone here. And... sinks... What's a cheap sink that's not Kanto, because that one, like, floats. Well, no, it's here, fine. But, okay, never mind. I don't want to use it, though, because it's custom content. I can use the Rinky-Dinky Kitchen Sinky. How much are you, anyway? $2.90, not too bad. This is the first time I've actually looked at money in a while. Usually when I furnish things, I cheat. Not even kidding. So, I might put some rugs in, too, if I have room, is the thing. So I think that's everything I need for that, although I don't really want cabinets. But it depends. Are there cheap cabinets? If so, I'll use them. Oh, yeah, these. The counter couture cabinets are really cheap because they're made for starters. So I can put one up here. Maybe. I guess I can put, like, a little corner piece of cabinets up like that. And then that's where your plates and cups and stuff would be. Although, to be fair, you could put them under there. But, I guess... yeah, I guess I can go for that. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. And that makes it worse, but I can keep that the way it is. And I don't want to use the Into the Future ones, because I use them too much. So, just a little... or, because you don't actually need to get them out of cabinets. I don't like taking them down, though. But I guess I will. I can probably do the... I know you must be against the wall. I'm not trying to keep you. I'm trying to delete you. What is the thing I'm thinking of? Oh, there's a thingy I want to do. That's like, here, I'll just put a pot rack up here. That makes things cool. Never mind. I don't even want to do the thing with cabinets anymore. I was going to say, I can go into miscellaneous stuff and find a shelf. But I don't want to do that. I want to go, I'm skipping around just so that I can get everything areaed out. I don't like going in order like this, because then I have to jump around the house, and it's weird. Dining room, just a little table of 4. You don't need a big table yet. I can buy you a bigger one later, but for now, a table of 4 should do, based on how expensive the first table of 6 is, not counting custom content pieces. Style down dining table is actually a table of 6, and it's $2.50. Wow, that's a cheap. And then there's the sun up breakfast table, too, which is even cheaper. I didn't realize how cheap these tables were, jeez. So I don't think I've actually ever used this one. Mainly because I don't usually like base game furniture. Because they're usually... oh no, I did use this one. I used this in the household that has a Mayan Zane in it. Never mind. I completely forgot I used it. And I can use these nice twigs and stick chairs for 45 bucks each. Dos, cuatro, cinco, seis. There we go. And I can put a little chandelier and a rug there. But first things first, move that over here. and rotate it around like that. That way it's nicer and there's less, or more room. I almost said less room, but that way there's kind of more room in your kitchen area to walk through. So that's the kitchen and dining. I hope they can actually get to the table. Over here will be a little sitting area that's not even that big. There just needs to be enough for 4 people. That's easy. So I can just put a couple couches together, and maybe not even a few couches, like a couch and a love seat. So it depends what's cheap and what's expensive. Where's the... There's one I kind of want to... Jeez, that's expensive. Never mind. I wanted to use the pretentious love seat, but it's expensive. I can use university stuff because this isn't going to go on the exchange or anything, so it's not like it matters. But that couch can go there, and then I can use the... Is there a uni love seat? I thought there was a love seat version of this. I guess not, but I can put a chair in. So I can put a chair in here on this side. Like, let me use Alt. Yeah, like that. And now there's room for all of them. Although I might actually... Yeah, actually I like that. I'll leave that the way it is. And then I can put a coffee table in here. Like a little cheap coffee table. I could use the... What is there? The toe-in coffee table, because, I mean, hey, Tane's here, so I can give him a little surfboard, but I don't want to. So I think I'll just give them... Minstadeldorf. Oh. Minstadeldorf, this is stuff from... I don't even remember what this is from. I think those are from Aurora Skies, because there's a sectional from it that's called Minstadel... Yeah, Minstadeldorf is Aurora Skies. And then there's also this coffee table, which is kind of cool, but there's no Asian influences here. And then there's Bridging Conversations, which I like. Although I could just use a uni one, because, I mean, hey, this is already pretty uni. Although the crappy thing about this is, I'm making things to a point where you can get to the bathroom, yes. And you can get into the bedroom so far, but this is getting really close. So I don't know if a coffee table is the best idea. No, I think I'll give them a little end coffee table, but I'll give them a cheap TV first, so I can give them Mastodon, because I like this one. I use this one too much for TVs, so that can just sit there for now. And they can have a little coffee table on the end of this one. So they can use this little 2-ton table. Or maybe use Mission coffee table by... Yeah, that one is nicer. So let me use Alt again. That's not going to fit how I want it, but whatever, I'll just leave it where it is, because that's kind of fine, I guess. Although I should probably make the wood match, so... Let me pull the wood off of this couch and move it. I'm guessing that there's multiple color channels for this. I mean, I'll seriously laugh if it's seriously a one-color end table. Because, I mean, well, technically it is one color, but usually they let you do whatever you want with these, basically. So, to wait for this to load. Loading. Come on. There we go. Replace. Yeah, that is it. The whole thing is one wood color, so I'll leave that the way it is. Oops, hit my laptop with my knee, because I'm great. So, I just love the sarcasm when I say that. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm great. But look at the couch, though. It's, like, actually more detailed than I thought it was. I was just thinking, oh, it's red. There's the little lines and everything. But, yeah. Basically, the first few videos are house videos, because... I know. I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad for that, honestly, but... Oh, well. I actually might have to cheat for bedrooms. Commodes galore. You're gonna have to deal with commodes. Just because I'm not gonna waste my time with anything else. So you can have a little commode. And then sinks, no countersinks, just pedestals. Pedestal. And you can have a sink, just because I'm gonna do the thingy with countersinks. Or, actually, you know what? I can do something that I got taught by Deligracy, where you take... I'm teaching you guys this because this is cool, and you can try it. It's fun to experiment with. Where you take a dining table, so I'm probably going to use, just because of the sink I'm planning on using, I'll use the breakfast table again. You take a dining table, and you put that in... I think it's dining tables, yeah. And then you take go to your bathroom and you take your sink and you take one of the big sinks. Like, for example, I'm using the standing laundry tub. I mean, I could always use the 2 elements, but I don't really want to. Although that one's cool too. Basically, you take this, which is the one I'm going to use, and you do move objects on, which everyone basically knows about move objects on. But you use move objects on, and you put this in. So now let me turn... Oh, I don't even know why I'm doing that. I can just turn move objects off like that. I almost forgot about up. Basically, you do that, and then there. Now it looks like a fancy sink without having a fancy sink. And then you can take really any cheapo mirror. So I'm just going to use mirror variants because it's 50 bucks. And then I think I'm just going to give them a shower for now. I could use this not gross public shower because it's really cheap. But I don't think they'd want a public shower in their house. So I'll give them the typical. And I'll just leave it the way it is like that. Yeah, that's fine. The way it is. And then this is just that and sinks. So bedrooms are the fun part because bedrooms are gonna... It's gonna be hard to make them unique, really. So I guess I should pick beds first. So this one's going to be Luis's, so I'll give him... The cot is actually kind of cool because it's like one of those little single beds that has like shelves underneath it. So I can give him that. And then this one over here I already decided is mine. So I'm giving myself the uni bed because I like the uni bed. Although maybe opposite the window, just so that, yeah. And then this one here is Nova's. So what can I give him? I do like the lullaby bed, but I don't know if I want to give it to him. Because it's cool, but at the same time, this is more... Yeah, actually I will. I'll give this one to him. Because you can have the future bed, because the back piece is very wave-like. So if I give him the future bed... Although I kind of want his bed to be positioned differently. Maybe, like, up by the window like that. Yeah, that way all the bedrooms are different, slightly. At least slightly different. So yours can be like... Well, I'll leave your bed the way it is, because, I mean, you're first. But yours and Tane's will be similar. And then his is against the window like that, just so that each bedroom's not... Well, no, actually, never mind. I'll leave yours just so that it matches. I can have 2 this way and 2 that way, like that. Or... I can move yours that way and leave all yours there. Yeah, actually, I think I'll do that. Just so that they're all the same. So it's easier. Because technically they are mostly the same. I can just put all the beds on the edge. Although, to be fair, your thing's the only one that's, like, opposite. So I could basically flip your whole room, but I don't want to. So now I can create a style all the beds, but I basically want to make sure I have enough for the furniture first. I only have 1,000 bucks, so I don't think so. So I'll use the cheap Univ end table for you. And a slightly nicer one for... you, and then you can have the little peg just because that's cool, and you can have, is there enough for this, the plant? It's a good thing I furnished everything else first before I did the bedrooms, huh? Because our bedrooms are basically going to be just bed, that, dresser, lamp, that's it. So you can have a uni dresser over here. See, I'm already running out of money for things. So I might already have to cheat. You can have this one, because this one's very traditionally, so you can have that there. And now it's time to do something I shouldn't really be doing. Yay. Yay for cheating. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but I do. The challenges of furnishing a home for 4 people. I don't know what I did, but this needs to load back up.